Hello, welcome back. Last time I got the starfish in Get the Computer, wherever that was, here. And that was a lot of fun. Looked at this a bit and couldn't really get much of anywhere with it. I haven't really taken the time to work on that on my own, which I think is the only thing that's going to get me anywhere. So I'm going to leave that alone for today. I would kind of like to start working on this final puzzle, but I feel like I haven't really earned it yet. I think before I go there, I'd like to solve Enter the Lab properly. So maybe I'll work on that today. Let's see if I can get anywhere with this. Because this looked like a really interesting puzzle, it's just it was very intimidating and was blocking a lot of progress. So that's why I used the wild card on it.
So, the mutated...
Heard that before. I wouldn't mind a recap, but I don't want to wait for it.
This is it. We've gotten out of a lot of tricky puzzles together. No one will hold it against you if you don't come with us. If there is anyone here who cannot go through with this, for any reason, speak up now.
So, I know who goes where, right? I know that Flounder,
Okay,
Guppy, and both snails exit at the same place. Wait, what else do I know? That just leaves... Hang on, how did the rest of these split up? I'm gonna have to look at... So, Botany Division, what was this?
Well, now, what happened here?
Wait a second.
The goal in this room is for all three of us to be in...
Okay, so I can't draw as many conclusions from this as I thought, because... in Genetics Division...
The goal of this room is to get...
Oh, no, I was confusing... Okay. I was confusing Genetics Division with Get the Password, which had both snails in it. So no, Flounder and Guppy go on their own. So one snail comes with...
Look at those guys up there in the aquariums.
Alright, so that's Virgil, Agent T, one Shelby.
So,
King Crab, Colt, another
Well,
Shelby.
team.
And then Flounder and Guppy on their own. Okay, so that's how it splits up. Pretty sure this is the only Flounder-compatible exit, right? This could possibly be, somehow. This can't. So, alright. So to eliminate possibilities. I know King Crab has to exit here.
Okay, then.
Which means... which means... Colt and one of the snails come along out this way. Okay. So... Right, so I can say that Agent T, since she definitely can't fit through here, she's going to go out this way. That's the only way she can go. And bring Virgil along and the other snail. So then just Flounder and Guppy go out here. Okay.
keep trying. You'll figure it out.
I haven't even started yet. Shush. Okay, so... I tried this a little bit the first time I encountered it and didn't get super far. I remember one of my biggest problems. I did a bunch of stuff up in this area. I didn't know what I needed to do to deal with the radioactivity in here. So if it's just these two going through here... Alright, let me try... just probing at that part of it. Let's see, how do I make this move? Oh yeah, the initial... Okay, so I have some save states. What are these? So somehow I brought that all over there and did this. Okay. Sure, and that hasn't disrupted...
Well, team.
Yeah, that hasn't disrupted pretty much anything. So just got this out of the way. Nice. Don't know how I did it, don't really care. So, there's this whole section in here. Somebody's gonna have to do something with that, and I'm not sure what. I'll just assume for now that you're not involved with that. I don't know if that's accurate, but that's what I'm doing. So if I wanted to get these two fish through here, this is how I would do it. That seems easy enough so far. This one looks more problematic. Well, not necessarily, because once I push that, it's just out of the... Oh, hey, you shoot a laser. Okay. So that's my team for up here. What can my team do? They can do this. Oh, hey. How would that help me? It lets me move the seaweed, I guess. Why would I want to do that, though? I don't know. What I need to do is do something about this. How will I? So he needs to not only push this pipe, but actually go through there, too. So... that's as far as I can go with that, it seems. So I need extra assistance here somehow. Gonna have to figure out what the rest of the puzzle is about here. I remember at some point I had some plan involving this seaweed and... I think a snail was supposed to... No, Colt is supposed to come in here? Doesn't seem like he can do much of anything, though. Most of these objects aren't going to move anywhere, really. I think they're just radioactive barriers to stop me from putting anything in there. Alright, so... I need a way to lever this upward. One nice way to do that would be if I brought a snail along and stuck it to this. Yeah, that would make it real easy. If a snail could come with me, and that would let Guppy have this up here, Flounder push it along, and she could just lift that upward and it would stay up. Then she'd get out of Flounder's way down here, he'd push that out of the way, and they'd both exit. That does leave a snail up here. I mean, I can bring a snail up there, potentially, if I can get it back, but how would that happen? It's not going to happen out this direction. So I need a snail exitable path down here somehow? Because they did not have a snail with them.
Just keep
Snails
trying.
go with the other pairs. Okay, so how could I hypothetically get a snail in here? Now, the way that they entered... A snail needs to stick to something is part of the problem here. I don't have a snail on a convenient surface. Well, I mean, I guess I do. It's not the most convenient, but it can work. Let's just see what it would look like if I'd try to bring this snail there. This puzzle has no starfish in it. And I don't really need my wild card for anything, so I guess I'm just solving it for, for my own satisfaction. Doesn't seem like I can bring a snail with me here. Right. How would that work? It wouldn't. Would it? Doesn't seem likely. Nope. And then would I run into more problems after that? Well, yes. This problem and this problem, so the snail would have to cross those barriers somehow, and neither are crossable. And there are so many lasers. There's this one after that. Don't think a snail's coming with me through there. Okay. Can anybody else come along and then get back out? Nobody can really get out of here. Like, this pile of radioactive junk is just too in the way. But how am I going to lift this? I need something. These are nice tools for that, but they can't
I wonder which
really
exit leads
get
to the secret lab. I wish I could go through all three.
There's something I can do... Like, if those are the only objects I have here, everything else is radioactive. Oh, was I trying to get a piece of ice in there somehow? There's no ice that can really do much good for me. Oh, why did I choose this puzzle today? This is really, really complicated. Technically, I don't have to solve this. I used a wild card. I could just leave it that way. Okay, let's work on another aspect of it. I can get King Crab out real easy. Done.
Hey, anybody home? Hey!
Colt comes along with him. Okay, well, that part's easy. You're number 6, I think? No, 6 is King Crab, 5 is Colt. That's right, wasn't he the second additional character I ever got? Who's number 4? Wait, there isn't a 4? No, 6 is Agent T. Really? That's weird. Yeah, 4 is King Crab. Okay, well, those characters can get out there. I'm sure I can get a snail out there somehow. Shouldn't be too hard. The thing is, it doesn't actually matter which exit the characters take other than just the constraints of the puzzle. I'm just using, since I've been told that the way they split up is accurate to which exit they need to take here. That's just helping me reduce the possibility space so I know which things to look at as likely solutions. It's entirely possible there are unintended solutions that let the characters exit through different ways than the intended ones. But I think I can be pretty sure that there is a solution that involves King Crab, Colt, and one Shelby going out here, Guppy and Flounder going out here, and then Agent T, other Shelby, and Virgil going out here. So let's go on an adventure with a turtle, a crab, and a snail. What are you? You're oh, I was trying to get Boost King Crab up there. That was silly. Right, he doesn't go there. So this save state is pretty much useless. I'm going to delete it. Bye. Alright, so, let's mess around down here.
Gotta solve the puzzle. We gotta find a way to make the bad program return our DNA. Gotta find a way to break into the secret lab. Gotta teach him not to mess with big old Mr. Crab.
Alright, so I can use the characters all I want until, you know, until I need them for something else. This is all very daunting. How did I ever do this? So that's not very useful. If something were dropped down, something heavy were dropped down here, like say this steel pipe, that could help get that out of the way, maybe a little. Well, no, that wouldn't get it out of the way at all. I don't remember how I ever got in here. I figured that out once. To get anyone at all past this ice looks not very possible to me. I guess right there it becomes possible. Okay. Here, you get on over there. Well, it doesn't quite become possible there. Not until this. And then it's too late. So maybe a snail can help with that problem. You look like a snail to me. Oops. No, I want you on the ceiling. Oops. Just click whoever that is.
If that evil program lays one finger on my Shelby, I'll shred its punch cards.
Am I accomplishing anything? Stop! Don't go where I click. I never want that to happen. Alright, which one are you? You're 7. Okay. Somehow I have to get a turtle in here. That's the part that seems unlikely. Virgil can't currently push. Shelby can't help with that, really. I feel like I pulled this block of ice out of there somehow. It does have to come out because Agent T has to go through here. If this has to go... like, Virgil has to be the one to push it left, right? It seems okay. I see a way to do that. I would do it like this. And then... this. Okay, well, what am I really accomplishing, though? Doesn't seem like much. So I still can't really move that down. Virgil can't move it down himself. Colt can't help. I could drop... I mean, this pipe exists. It could go down here. I feel like that would cause me some problems, though. Also, I don't think I can get this out anymore. No, I can. It's possible. Wait. You're shaped like that? That's weird, but okay. That's fine, I guess.
I haven't seen this many agents on a single mission since the time President Carter lost a contact lens in the Rose Garden.
So this needs to go... like that.
Oh, sorry.
Whoops. Don't kill a seahorse. Also, I think I want to do something a little different from that. Perhaps this would be a bit... well, no, it wouldn't. Then that'll just kill her.
Well, that happens.
It does happen. Well, okay. How about if you catch it? She's indestructible. Sure, maybe. I don't know. So that's gone. Let's just hook that back on there where it was. Okay. So I have a pipe I can move around now. That doesn't quite fit. Gonna have to do a transfer somehow. Well, that's awkward. Or maybe I can use a snail. I can totally use a snail. How, though? Well, it's not too complicated. But it would be easier if the snail were already on the pipe, which I can do. It is a bit disconcerting how much of this is really just exploratory. I don't have...
Actually, it's kind of fun to have everyone in the same puzzle.
Mm-hmm. I don't really have anything resembling a route to the exit yet. Let's see, I wanted to do something a little different here. I want to dismount with Shelby right there. And you just sit there. At least Guppy's having a good time. Alright, so that pushes ice down. Virgil can do that once and get stuck. So that's probably not what I want. Virgil could do that twice if I did this. If I did this. And then a third time and then get stuck.
Well, that happens.
Okay. Well, this is something, maybe. It could be something, maybe. Oops. Let's see. I'd have to... hmm. Maybe the other snail. Sure. Okay. Well, there's some ice. So I know how to get that out, approximately. That'll be fine. Now, the reason I wanted that out was so Agent T can get where she's going. I feel like I've done a lot of this before. You should move. Sure. Whatever. So this would appear to be, this is basically this is free. Once I've gotten that cover off. I don't know how I did it, but I did it a while back. Once I've gotten that cover off, King Crab can just exit there easily. Colt can exit there easily. Shelby can exit there without too much trouble. Yeah, I've had a snail on this surface before. I'm sure I can get one on there again. This one's very tricky. This one's moderately tricky. I just don't understand what action I need to take to boost that up. But anyway, so that pipe, how in the way is that pipe? It looks like it's kind of in the way. But I know a blue fish who could probably solve that problem. Well, not exactly. That's too narrow. King Crab's the only one who looks like he could fit in that space and push that left. Because yeah, that's 5 wide, she's 5 wide. That needs to go left before she can get through there. That pipe needs to go here. So King Crab needs to go in that hole. Okay. That's actually not hard at all. Alright, so I think this is confirming for me that all of the characters are very much involved in all of the solution. Like, this is going to have to be a fairly large team effort. They don't just stick to their whatever exits they're going to happen to take. So you can get out of there, like, somehow. Like this. And just sort of hide over there for the moment. Okay. Virgil, you're not actually in the way, you're fine. So if I bring a turtle in here, what happens? This is almost certainly not a viable state. Okay, so these things need to clear out of here. That looks like my next problem. Okay. I did not think that far ahead. Turtle's in the way. So I can certainly do something like this if I want to. I suspect there's a reason I don't want to. Not sure what that reason is yet.
What'd you do that
Ah!
for?
Oh, that's radioactive. So don't do that. Now I might have an opportunity to lift up this object and put it somewhere else if I wanted to. Let's not worry about that yet. Not until I need it. Okay, so that's still not enough space. Alright, how about this? So here, whichever Shelby you are, just go over there. Yeah, that's enough space. Okay. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this still needs to be out of there. I mean, you can hold it up temporarily, and I could push it to the right, but I don't think I want to. Can you lift this? No, that doesn't... Why doesn't that... hold on, wrong character. Okay, you can lift that. So, how does this get Virgil through there? Or Shelby? Doesn't seem to me like it does. Yeah, it really seems to me like it doesn't at all. That's how the turtle cage works. Like, in this case, even if I could block the laser from here, I still have the radiation hazard above. And she can't open that way by herself. Gonna need some help. That's not a movable object, that's static. So at what point did I have a chance to get another character through here? So that can lift slightly, yeah, big deal. Huh. Doesn't seem like there's any way to do that. My range of motion is only so much. Like, once Agent T is in here, which, okay, no, just move. I'm just looking for any point at which a crab and a snail can cross this barrier. There's no way to turn off the laser, so from here I can go up and down. Impossible, impossible. Okay, the point at which it becomes possible is right here. No, that's still false. Okay, no, it's not that. So, okay, right here. If I had a small object right here on this, I would also need... Okay, I see how this is constructed. So this is a... This little thing right here, this is a Virgil hat. I doubt I can build the structure I want to build anymore. But let's pretend for a moment that I can. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I want to put Virgil under here, with this on the right, and Shelby somehow holding the whole thing together. And that would go on the bottom of this while that goes through there. How's that going to happen? I don't know. Let's just see what happens when I do this. And I guess this also. You probably need to come back, Turtleface. So this is sort of what I had in mind, but not exactly. I can't attach... Wait. Well, okay, so what about... I push that over. I get under it. Well, yeah, also Virgil needs to be under that. So now I have Guppy in there. I mean, this is kind of what I'm after, just with Virgil there instead of Guppy. Okay, done.
Actually, it's kind of fun to have everyone in the same puzzle.
Is it? Well, isn't that nice? Okay. Am I making progress? Maybe. Now what? I think I might have put this too far to the right. And I can't fix that now. So let's go back to before I pushed it that far. Keep everything one more to the left. So there. Okay. Wait, actually, I can leave you up here, can't I? No. Nope, you needed to do that. Shelby can be wherever I want Shelby to be. What do I want here exactly, though? I'm not really clear on that. Something kind of like that, but not exactly. Yeah. I don't have a picture of how I'm going to lift this entire package up there. I mean, sure, I can do this, but that doesn't really seem to help. Well, okay, I mean, I can do this, but again, that doesn't really seem to help. That doesn't bring the whole package along. Well, yeah, okay, Shelby can stick to that, but so what? That's still a separate piece. And I can't have Shelby there, and also, wait a second. This isn't right. This doesn't provide protection from that laser. So hang on, this is back to being impossible again. I need this upside down. Yeah, if this were flipped vertically, then that would be a little more possible. Because Because, yeah, this laser... I need a thin object, like... If this were like... Okay, so let's forget Shelby for a moment. Let's forget this object for a moment. So then the problem becomes this laser. It's going from left to right. Okay, so maybe... what about this? So insert that entire package in there, but see, that doesn't insert, though, because... Oh.
Hey, I've done this before.
Have you?
Oh dear.
So that doesn't help. This is too tall. Virgil needs to be one higher, and this needs to insert in there. But this does need to be there to protect against, so do I need it, what, like, bring one of these objects all the way down here? It's the only thing that would fit, other than, well, this that I can't get to. Well, that's interesting. Okay, let me go back to where I can still mess with this. Right about here is probably good. Okay, well, that's how far I got with that. This is a very complicated puzzle. Oh, man. More and more, I'm just having this feeling that I'm... The rest of this is kind of drudgery. Maybe I should just go on to the Uber Critter so we can see some kind of ending before I just get bogged down in trying to solve the really, really hard puzzles and getting all the starfish and all the everything, because... I don't know how I'm going to get this done. This game's really hard. Well, I made some progress. I gained some understanding here. I at least know which problems I need to figure out the solutions to, even if I don't have any idea what the solutions are going to be. Alright, see you next time to keep chipping away at this, I guess.